Hello again, everyone. This is George Packard with yet another exciting edition of Shop Talk. Because I'm in the shop, and we're going to talk. Well, one of us is going to talk, the other one's going to listen. And hopefully you'll act on this time. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Free advice. I love giving out free advice to people. I can't make you do the things I want you to do, but I love giving you the advice. As frustrating as that sounds, everybody wants free advice, okay? Especially the lawn care guys. I'm a lawn care guy. I mean, I love getting free advice from people, especially if it makes sense, you know, and I've learned from my peers and I've changed my business strategies so many times to the point where we're very successful now. We never used to be that way, okay? So, as I tell you this, I want to tell you, the guys on YouTube that produce lawn care videos, a lot of those guys are doing it for absolutely free. There's some guys out there that are doing it because they're selling you they're trying to sell you their, internet services, or, as far as like, we have routing maps and we have blah, 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 whatever. I don't want to attack any one particular guy, but I mean, there's guys out there that they're trying to make money off of the YouTube thing, but there's a lot of guys out there that aren't, I mean, there's guys that are trying to sell books, on Amazon, and I mean, there's just a million ways, to make money, and guys are trying to do it. But one thing that everybody has in common here is they're giving advice. They're giving free advice to people, okay? And you shouldn't take that lightly. Look at it. I mean, not always is the advice correct or right for you, but you can certainly learn something from it. I know I have. Guys that do these videos, I can tell you from experience that it takes countless hours to do them. I mean, for example, just me, I will sit here and I will think about a topic that has come up so many times that people have left me comments on or sent me emails on, and they want to hear about this. They want to hear what I have to say about this certain topic. So I'll put together a list, and I jot down these ideas on video ideas that I should be doing to answer people's questions, okay? Because I'm trying to help people. So if this comes up X many times, I got to get a video done on this, okay? So then, when I do have the time to make videos, and keep in mind, I'm running 2 businesses. I have a family. I've got 3 German Shepherd dogs. I've got 3 kids. 2 of the 3 have families. I mean, my parents are still alive. My brothers and sisters are all around here in Wisconsin. There's a lot on my plate. So when I take countless hours to try and help you, to make videos, to help you with your business, you need to appreciate that. You need to understand that this guy is sitting here in front of you trying to do things to help you, okay? I mean, I would much rather be sitting in front of my television watching my favorite show, sucking down a cold beer, a lot of different nights, but instead, I'll come out to the shop or go out on the deck or go, or in the office making videos to try and help people along, okay? When I get spare minutes, I like to help people, so that's why I'm doing this, okay? So just understand that. I want to give you an example of something that really came up that bugged me the other day, and no matter how much I preached about it, I just could not get through. When people give advice, people like me are giving you advice, okay? It's because we've been through it. We've built successful companies. We're doing it to this day. We know what we're talking about. We've been there. We've done it. Now, I tried to tell this one guy that called me up that was losing his business, and he was right down to maybe 20, 30 accounts, something like that. He didn't have much, and he was losing everything, and he wasn't doing any internet work at all. You guys that have been watching my videos, you know how much I stress the internet, about having a great website and great SEO work. To me, it is your number one model. It is your number one client generator by far of anything you could do, whether it's flyers, door hangers, postcards, door-to-door sales, will never, ever outbeat that website. So people are wondering why do I keep bringing that up? I bring it up because it's a number one thing you should be doing. Number one, not number 10. number one. So back to this argument that I got with this guy. He said, he says, I emailed him back and I'm like, look, you need to get a website going. You have no website. You wonder why you're not getting your constant customers. You're handing out door hangers. You're not having good luck with that. You're getting less than 1% return on that. I said, I'm telling you, you need to do this to make money. Get your website built and get it on the internet. In today's day and age, this is where people are going to find the information. Get it through your head. And as I preached, in the end, and again, I talked with this, I emailed this guy. Then I talked to him on the phone. I got so pissed, I called the guy right up. I was like, hey, man, you're not getting it. You're not understanding me. I got to get you to see this before you lose your business. You have a chance to save your business. This is how you do it. I spent like an hour and a half on the phone with this guy. And right at the very end, after everything I said to try and convince him it was the right thing to do, he comes back and says to me, well, George, I've given that a lot of thought. I appreciate your time, but, I gotta save up my money first and get some new uniform shirts. I don't even know what to say to this day. All I could say is, hey, you're going to look really good in those brand new uniform shirts sitting on your couch twiddling your thumbs because you don't have any work because you didn't do anything with the internet. Are you freaking kidding me? God dang it, man. Okay, so anyway, a lot of you know, and if you don't know, I've offered my own personal website guide to try and help you guys get out of this dungeon of doom and to get up and get on track and to get your door moving, get that constant flow of customers coming into your business. I've offered this time and time again. I got into an argument with a guy the other day, and he was burnt just like I got burnt on a lot of different, by these SEO companies. They're almost like a freaking lawyer. I had somebody say that too. They're like a lawyer, 95% of them are crooked, and they're right. They truly are, and I'm sure I'm going to get flack about that, but there's good ones out there too, and I happen to find a great one. When my guy can come in and build a website and do the SEO work for $800, and everyone else is charging thousands just to build a website and thousands to do SEO work, check them out, you guys. Don't take my word for it. Check it out. So I basically am offering the keys to the city to people, and then they come back with things like that, with, well, I really got to save up for that, or I really, I don't know, I was just going to get, a few, weed whips and some this and that. And it's like, so you're going to invest the money in all this equipment now, and it's going to look really good sitting in your yard on your trailer because you don't have any customers. You're putting the cart before the horse. But again, I look at it all day and I'm shocked because I think to myself, if every customer on average is worth $1,000 to me, and I got a guy that's going to bring me hundreds and hundreds of clients, if he brought me one, just one, that's $1,000. I just broke even. Now, the internet website he made for me is bringing me hundreds. So what does hundreds translate into? Hundreds of thousands. How can I make that any more clear? It's tough. It's a struggle. And believe it or not, guys aren't getting it. They just aren't getting it. Oh, I built my website. I think my website is fine, blah, 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 blah. And I look up their website and it looks so horrible. I've got one guy that's on page one of Google. So he did an awesome job up there. Got it all ranked really good. His website is horrible. And he's wondering why he's not getting any calls. Well, after I looked at his site, I could tell him why he's not, because it looks like crap. One goes with the other. You got to have that good website and you got to have the SEO to make things happen, guys. Jesus, I don't know. When you talk about the biggest bang for your buck, in 2015, the biggest bang for your buck, and I'll put this up against anybody, any challenge from anybody, is having that website. That is drawing all the traffic to your place. You guys have to understand that. I could go on and on about this. I don't want to. The whole point of this whole thing was just free advice. Okay? And when I give free advice, it's not just about the internet. It's about everything. I talk to everybody about everything. Look at the videos that we do. Every aspect. When you guys ask questions, I try to shoot videos on them and cover them. I cover everything. Door hangers, street mailers, door-to-door sales, just everything that you can do to benefit you and your business. So the whole thing is I'm doing this to help you guys. But if you don't act on it, you're throwing it all away. So I get frustrated from time to time because when I do spend countless hours, you know, you spend time making the videos, you spend time answering emails, you spend time answering comments, you spend time on the phone talking to people, and they still don't do it, and they still lose their businesses. I could just shake my head. I mean, I would like to shake their head because it just gets me that frustrated, you know, that nobody's getting it. And you're in this position, and it's such a cutthroat world in our lawn care industry. It's so cutthroat the way it is. I would give anything if I had someone come to me and said, George, I'm going to take you out of the dungeon, out of the depths of hell, get you out of Hell's Kitchen, and I'm going to put you on top where you can have 4 Harley-Davidson motorcycles sitting in your garage. You can have a brand new truck. You can have a brand new car. You guys can be eating steaks instead of bologna. I'm going to help you do all of that, and I'm going to do it for free. Well, you know what? That never happened to me. It never happened. I had to go out and get it. So let me tell you something. I took the advice. I took the free advice that these guys were giving out there. I implemented that advice into my business, strategies left and right. And every time I was getting a little better and a little better and a little better and a little better. And all of a sudden we're doing great. So as far as free advice goes, guys, I know I'm passionate, man. I'm passionate about everything. And this is one of the things. When people hand it out, take it. And act on it. Act on it. Don't sit back in a chair and say, yeah, I'll get around to that. You know something? The time for getting around to things is over, man. You're not going to live forever. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I should do a video on this. I just thought of it. But there was a guy that got smacked right between the eyes. He bent down to pick up a bunch of palm fronds, and he was a young guy. He got cracked right between the eyes with a snake, some kind of snake. I don't know what it was. Regardless, the guy died in 15 minutes. He was a young guy. It's heartbreaking to have something like that happen. Your life could be over like that. So your family, you better be thinking about your family, man, because you could get killed in a car wreck right down the road. It happens all day long. You could get killed on the job. It happens all the time. A million things can happen to you, okay? Start thinking about your future. Start acting on things to build your business up now, and start getting that gravy train of money rolling in, because that's what you need to have. There's too many piece of crap lawn care companies out there. I get it. There's a million of them out there. Start whooping their ass. Start taking control. Start getting their portion of the market share, putting it in your pocket. Start doing the things that I'm telling you to do, and you guys will climb. You will succeed. I don't know everything there is to know, but I'm telling you the things that I do know. And what I do know has made me a lot of money, and it's going to make you a lot of money if you do it. Get off your ass. Get off the couch. Do the things I'm telling you to do. And it's not just me. Listen to some of these other guys. Now, not all the guys are telling it the way it should be, but I don't think there's one video that you could ever pull up that said that, no, George is wrong. You know, I mean, I've studied these things. I don't just bring them to you and just throw them out there and think that I'm right. I mean, I've studied them. I've put them in effect in my business and watched them work. So I'm bringing them to you. I've talked way too long. This is George Packard with another yet exciting edition of Shop Talk. See you next time.